Good morning. Happy May Day. This, of course, was the day that we were supposed to have Field Day and Senior Spirit Day, two of Holton's most cherished traditions. Now, obviously, we can't do that under the circumstances in which we're living right now, but we did want to do what we could to preserve the spirit of those two events. And so we have some activities planned for today, which we think are going to fulfill two goals. One, to bond as a community and have fun together, which is really what Field Day is all about. And two, to celebrate the class of 2020, which is the purpose of Senior Spirit Day. So let me start by telling you a little bit about Senior Spirit Day, since most of you have never experienced that. Now, under normal circumstances, Senior Spirit Day would begin with an assembly where the senior class shares a video. That is followed by Senior Spirit Day itself, which takes place out in the Centennial Garden and on Granger Hill. The seniors are dressed in t-shirts that are part of their theme. They've decorated the school, and we go out to the out of doors and we spend several hours dancing to music and going down the hill on the slip and slide. The Brown House kids are there on a big bouncy. There's ice cream and pizza. It's really fun. Then towards the end of the morning, we engage in a long-standing tradition where the 9th, 10th, and 11th graders sing songs to the seniors, and the juniors give them flowers, and the faculty sing songs to the seniors as well. It's a real tearjerker, and everybody really loves it. So that's what Senior Spirit Day is about. It's a celebration of the end of seniors' classes, the end of their classes at Holton forever. And it's a fun day. So what we are doing today, because we can't do that, is we are trying to replicate the celebrating seniors part. And because the class of 2020 has lost their whole senior spring, they haven't been able to participate in any of the senior traditions, we thought that it would be extra special if the whole school, not just the upper school, celebrated the seniors. So that's what we're going to do. Now, the way this is going to work is this. And you should know that you have already received an email from Ms. McCormick, which has all this information in it. So you don't have to remember everything I'm going to tell you. You have it in an email. But we are going to gather in the same groups, the same 3 through 11 grade groups that we were in October for International Day of the Girl all-school collaboration. In the email from Ms. McCormick, you have the information about the groups and each group's Google Meet. You are going to go into that Google Meet for your group right after I finish explaining all of this to you. Each group has some upper school leaders who will help lead you, give you instructions about how you can celebrate the class of 2020. So each group has 3 or 4 seniors associated with that group. And what you are going to do is create a tribute for each of those 3 or 4 seniors. You're not doing the entire class, just the 3 or 4 seniors who are associated with your group. Now, we understand that you may not, in fact, you probably don't know those 3 or 4 seniors. That's fine. This is just supposed to be a fun celebration of them. It doesn't need to be complicated. If you do want to know some information about your seniors, that your upper school leaders will have some information that they can share, but don't be concerned about that. But do be creative. Create a fun celebratory video for each of your 3 or 4 seniors associated with your group. You're going to have time to do that between 9:30 and 11. Then you're going to come back into your Google Meet at 11 so that your leader can check and make sure that all the tributes are in the Google folder for your group. Then, over the course of a month, beginning on May 4th, we are going to be sending out senior spotlights. Each girl is going to have her own senior spotlight, and your tributes are going to be part of those senior spotlights that are going to start on May 4th and go until June 3rd. So you're going to play an integral role in this really important celebration of this very special class. So again, the way this is going to work is you're going to go into your Google Meet with your same groups from October. Right after this, you're going to get instructions about how to work on your tributes to the 3 or 4 seniors who are associated with your group from your upper school leaders. And then you're going to go off and create your tributes. Then you're going to come back at 11 o'clock and make sure that you have tributes for all your seniors. Now, it's really important for everybody to know that this is a complete secret. The seniors who were part of your group in October are not going to be there, and they don't know that we're doing this. So it's really important to keep this as a secret. For the upper school girls, at 9:30, we are holding an abbreviated Senior Spirit Day event. The song singing is going to happen. So grades 9 through 12, the seniors know about this part, should join that Google Meet at 9:30, and you have information about that as well, so that we can do that special part of Senior Spirit Day, at least virtually. Okay? So again, all this information is in your email from Ms. McCormick. Then in the afternoon, we're going to ask you to unplug. So starting at noon, we hope that you are going to turn off your phones, turn off your computers, go off of electricity, and really spend the afternoon without screens and without electricity. Now, we have been inspired to do this by the 4th graders who came to me last fall after they started studying the UN Global Sustainability Goals, and they asked if we could have a no electricity day at school. And they wanted to do this so that we could draw attention to the detrimental impact that our electricity usage has on the environment. We thought this was a great idea. We said that we would definitely do it, but obviously the world is a completely different place from what it was when we were planning it for around Earth Day this spring. However, I would say that it's probably even more important for us right now to unplug, to step away from our screens, and to find some activities that don't involve electricity and to spend an afternoon doing that. So it's good for the environment and it's good for all of us. So I hope that you will do that. The 4th graders have created a bingo, and if you do a line of the activities, you know how bingo works, that they have suggested they're activities that don't require electricity, you can earn blue-white points. So that will be a fun part of the afternoon. So again, this is a day for us to have some celebration and fun as a community. And most of all, it's a day to celebrate this very special class who really deserve a big send-off from all of us because they've had such an unusual spring. And it's also a day for us to all take a really nice break and unplug. So head off into your Google Meets, be creative, think of some great ways to celebrate the great class of 2020, and then go off and unplug. All right? Have fun.